בשם השם נעשה ונצליח. First of all.
אמן!
בשם השם. I want to welcome into the studio. First time in Glglz, I think. Zusha,
Yeah.
welcome.
כן.
Welcome, Zahavi. Welcome, Shlomo. How you doing?
תודה סרול.
Thank you.
תודה לכם שמישהו who's ever listening בגלגלצ.
Of course. You are coming to Israel for 3 sold out shows at the Barbie in Tel Aviv. This is crazy.
It's beautiful to be here. It's an amazing thing. As you're landing, you see the entire Eretz Yisrael.
Wow.
And then you go and you zoom into one little place, and that's where you spend some time. It was amazing just to take it all in. Like Moshe Rabbeinu.
This is your first time performing in Israel, right?
In a very long time.
A very long
In
time.
a very long time.
And also we came new style a little bit, so even the shows before were very different. So this is like a new
Like
chapter.
also like smaller shows. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
This is like a big show.
This is next level, Achi.
Yeah.
Next level.
Yeah.
And now, after like more than a decade of working, of recording, and of a few projects that made a lot of buzz, also Billboard charts and everything. Tell me how it all started between you. You were in 2 different bands.
It's true.
As I know. Yeah. Tell me about how you met.
All good bands start.
Yeah.
You start in a different band, and then you join in one
All
band.
the good bands started in another band.
Okay.
Tell me about how you met.
פגשנו ביוניברסיטי in that time of our life where we were single, we were in our young 20s, and
Which university?
I was in New York University, and Shlomo was in Yeshiva University, but שניהם in New York.
Yeah, and then a friend said, hey, I have a cool roommate. You should come and hang out and make some music. It was just before Purim. We took out some wine, took out a guitar, started to sing, started to play, and we wrote our first song together. And then from there, it kind of grew to spending Shabbat together, and from spending Shabbat together to starting to make music together more frequently. But it all started as a chaverim tovim.
Yeah, it was definitely not this. We didn't start להתחיל משהו serious. To start a band and to start a business and to be like, we're
just friends that play together,
Exactly.
hanging together, and then
it was music that was, because college was everyone's all over the place and you're trying to figure out, what am I going to do with my life? Mania said, I'm also in New York, it's like, you're a Jew that's living in a secular world. It's and also we're in the village, it's like cool vibes and you're just trying to find your place in life. So when we used to hang out, it was a very grounding experience. So we'd sing together.
what music?
Original. Shlomo used to go, when I first met Shlomo, he would go around in the subways and he'd go around walking and he would have like hundreds of melodies on his phone.
Wow.
And on different recording devices. And he was just pouring out melodies. And so when we sat together, it was just about
Good times.
it was to me about finding the ones that I can bring something to.
Selecting from hundreds.
And if I just start playing chords, he's starting to sing. So it's just that it was less about writing music, because now it's like, so we can get to it, but now we write music in a very different way. But at that time, it was like no words, nigunim. So we had this in art college years, and we sit together, and it was bringing us so much like that. And it happened very naturally that we started playing in people's apartments and friends, and people would hear us. And then we had a friend that was like, you guys should make an album or something. And then we had somebody that was like interested in helping us make that. And from there, we've just been figuring it out as friends, Hey, baby.
13 years.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
It's working so far.
Now
it's working.
We used to live together. Now we're married. We have kids. It's like a totally different world since we started. But I think the main thing is the same, which is that we're friends. Friends first, everything else second. Mishpacha first. And if we bring that chaverut, because I think that's part of
Dibuk Chaverim is like number 1. It's like
that's
getting together.
The energy of Zusha is chaverut.
And also Zusha, very interesting choice of name.
Yeah.
Because Rabbi Zusha Manipoli.
Yeah.
For those who don't know. You want to tell us about Rabbi Zusha? Because I really love Rabbi Zusha Manipoli. Tell us the people that don't know who is Rabbi Zusha.
Yeah, Rabbi Zusha Vanipoli, he was a student of the Maggid of Mezrich, and the Maggid of Mezrich was the primary student of the Baal Shem Tov HaKadosh.
He's like he has a soul of musician. He's going through the journeys.
Ish Pashut. He lived in like a shack. It was barely a house, barely a roof over his head. It didn't bother him. He had no worries. He had all the problems with water coming in and kids running all around, no space for anyone, and barely food on the table. And he was besimcha gedola, she'en kamo. So that's like a big inspiration. He was just himself. Be yourself, because no one else can. And that was like the message of Reb Zusha.
Okay, with all the Judaism talks, most Judaism talks ever in Glglz, I think. Maybe in my broadcast, not enough. We're gonna hear a song of you. Gonna listen to "Don't Leave Me on My Own." So live in Glglz for the first time. Zusha, "Don't Leave Me on My Own."
By the darkness, I know I could fall on you. I uttered this with fire on my lips and hope that these words sing true. Ribono shel olam, imani kain hakol kain, ineni mukhan umezuman, ineni mukhan umezuman. Ribono shel olam, imani kain hakol kain, ineni. You to have it all, and I will never let you fall, and I will always be your friend. You'll never be alone again, and I want you to have it all, and I will never let you fall, and I will always be your friend. You'll never be alone. Leis bichuda beiloi, iloi v'satoi. I can't do this without you. Wearing this together, don't leave me on my own. Eleis yichuda beiloi, iloi v'satoi. Without you, wearing this together, don't leave me on my own, don't leave me on my own.
We were talking about how you started, and now, 13 years after that the band was formed. And now you're dealing with TikTok fame. Is that something that you thought you would deal in 2026?
No. I thought we were going to maintain our folk artist style and always have that sort of signon. And, you know, being friends with someone like Zach is someone who, as comfortable as he wants you to be, he also wants to make sure you're growing. And if you're overly comfortable, you'll never grow. And so Zach was always just pushing me a little bit till I got to the edge. And then we jumped off together, and that's where we are now. We're hanging, we're suspended in air. I don't know what's next.
Yeah, because like you said, you were going with that folk energy, and like nigunim energy, and you opened all still in the worlds of nigunim and Judaism, but opening it to a lot of other genres like electronic, also hip hop.
Yeah,
I saw you rapping, very good rapping. And it's hitting and getting to a lot of people, not mainly Jews, not
exclusive,
not only exclusive. תודה. סוף. How is it like to get feedback? I guess from people that sometimes don't know exactly what you're talking about, but can feel it, like a good nigun and good music. How is it?
It's pretty remarkable. I mean, there's people who, when we first started to get attention towards the music that we were shifting towards with Kol Yisrael, the world to come.
Mm-hmm.
So that song was completely in Hebrew. There was no English. Now we're singing more with English words, but we were just singing in Hebrew. And it got like 4 million views on Instagram. And it said like 65% of the people seeing this have never heard of you before. And from all over the world. And one of the main comments people said is, I have no idea what you're singing, but I'm vibing to this. I'm with you. Yeah. And like they did, you know.
We used to have a song, דברים שיוצאים מן הלב נכנסים ללב. And I think it's just about like the Zusha messages.
There's nothing as infectious or as viral as a person who's totally uninhibitedly being themselves. Like because everyone is completely miyuchad. There's no one else in the world like you. So when you tap into your miyuchad, your uniqueness,
נקודת המיוחדת.
Yeah, נקודת המיוחד שלך, זה מתפוצץ.
פלא עצום. So Don't Leave Me on My Own that you perform right now also went viral. That's amazing. Those kind of lyrics, to hear it, and it's become a hit.
Aramaic, Hebrew, English.
Yeah.
Got them all.
Yeah.
Half in Spanish.
And it's coming after 7th October.
Okay.
What is the reaction to you as Jews that live in abroad, in New York? How are you feeling? How's the reaction to you after it? Do you feel a kind of change to you?
Yeah, I think our whole thing, there's some people that fight that are anti-antisemiyut, and neged antisemiyut. That's one way to do it. And then I think for Shlomo and me, Zusha is also coming from the word Zus or Zis, which means sweetness. So our whole thing is to be not just anti-Semitism, but to be pro, and to be positive.
To be pro-Yiddishkeit, to be pro-sweetness.
Pro-Semitism. The best advice I've heard is that someone that's above you will never hate on you. It's only people that below you that want to knock you down. Someone that's above you is never going to. So I think for us, it's just about spreading as much light as possible. A little bit of light expels a lot of darkness, like the Zohar says. So I think for us, we have, to me, like a smile will do so much more than getting on a news talk show radio host and yelling at somebody about something. So our mission is to smile at the world and to show people what real Yiddishkeit is all about, the sweetness of Yiddishkeit and the sweetness of Hashem.
Exactly. What a coincidence, because the second song they're going to perform to us is brighter.
Yeah.
So we're going to listen to it together.
Yachad.
So, Zusha, once again, live in Glglz.
I know it's dark together, we could make it brighter. You're the fuel to my fire, and we're dancing to get higher, and we're singing to inspire. I know it's dark together, we can make it brighter. We can make it brighter. Together we can make it brighter. Lees zich bij, lees zich bij, lees zich bij. Lees zich bij, lees zich bij, lees zich bij. Ishtami tu karalam isberg, 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 lees zich bij. You're the fuel to my fire, and we're dancing to get higher, and we're singing to inspire. I know it's dark together, we can make it brighter. You're the fuel to my fire, and we're dancing to get higher, and we're singing to inspire. I know it's dark together, we can make it brighter.
Even in my Hebrew interviews, from now on, I'm gonna say, all right. So, we're close to end.
So sad.
To the end. And we also talk about it off mic, about you getting sampled.
Oh, yeah.
For those who don't know, Zusha was sampled into JID's album to a very big song that's called Dance Now, with Yuval's Nigun, a song of you from 2014.
Yeah.
And I said to him, this is a big respect because it's the second most successful song, and the first one is an Aretha Franklin sample.
Okay.
So it's good to, if to be second to someone, it's Aretha Franklin.
Yeah.
So I think
Aretha Franklin, you know. Like you have Cook, you know, something more exciting.
No, Aretha Franklin is of course I have Cook, but yeah, waiting for that Rav Cook album. So 3 shows in Israel, the biggest shows that you ever done, I think, in the Barbie Tel Aviv. It's crazy to do 3 sold out shows. I tell you that. I think you know.
We don't know.
It's crazy. What are you preparing for it? Are there any surprises?
כן, יש כל מיני הפתעות.
Some guests.
Some surprises. We're doing new things. We're trying to build a new kind of show. Something that just feels alive. That's like we just came out with a new song called Choose Life. That's the main message right now is we want to just give people life. There's, like Shlomo said, there's darkness and there's life. There's to be alive and then there's to live. So that's the main goal for Tel Aviv Barbie. It's to come to a place that I think has seen a lot of hitnagdut tzad, and to come and try to bring people together. And I think that's the biggest mission for us, is to come in a place where it's like you don't get to see people with peyot, or like you don't see people like this on a stage like that. So
Hasidim selling out Barbie 3 times in a row.
Crazy.
חוט המשולש לא במהרה ינתק.
To bring together all the worlds, that's the mission. To come now with all the things going on. So it's very exciting.
And the visit in Israel, and I hope for another visits in Israel, and maybe Aliyah. Nobody said maybe Aliyah. maybe,
מוכן.
someday, before the Mashiach.
תגיד לאשתי.
Right now.
סתם.
הנה אני מוכן ומזומן.
Amen. Are there any collaborators, musicians in Israel that you are wanting to work with?
All of them.
No, I saw.
Kidding me, they're amazing.
You have a new song with Akiva, I saw, and I saw you working with Ishari Bo. Are there any musicians that you listen in Israel that you are curious to work with?
There's a few producers that I would love to sit with.
Tell us.
אנחנו אוהבים, we love תומר בירן שעובד עם חנן, אוהבים מאור שושן שעובד עם ישי, אוהבים, אומרים לשבת, we want to sit with עמרי דהן, שביגשנו אותו לפני שבועיים, and I'm sure there's 15,000 other people that we need to meet. I have to go check my phone, but I think we love to write music here. I would love to write a song with Hanan and with Ishai and Omer Adam.
Music in Hebrew?
We have a song with Ishai we're working on.
In Hebrew or in English?
A little bit of that.
B'shituf. Biachad.
To me, it's just about working with people that are creative and רוצים לעשות big dreams. Think about things. Don't get stuck. Don't get so...
I like to think, we're B'nai Avraham. What was Avraham? What did he do? He spent in his early years, he was a renegade. He was smashing idols. What is an idol? An idol is a demut chatzuv. It's carved out, and that's the way it is. Zeh masha zeh. Nothing more. Right? And so sometimes an artist can get overly comfortable just being the idol that they created a really nice statue and they just continued to make sure every song fits the mold. Right? Cookie cutter mold of what they should sound like. So I think what we're excited to do is just to keep smashing the idol of the previous song and see what we can build today. Right? Every day we're just trying to reapply ourselves to the musical process of creativity. See, one day it might be a folk song, one day it might be R&B, one day it might be electronic, and one day it might go back to folk, or it might be a folk electronic song, and then maybe one day we'll do heavy metal. I have no idea. And maybe one day we'll do jazz. The main thing for me is that every day we should try to write a new song. Ashir Chadash, and every song should not be a copy of any other song that ever was or ever will be. That everything should be just like every person is miyuchad, every shir should be miyuchad. And so...
Yeah, and we're working on an album actually.
Oh
It's
yeah.
almost finished.
Yeah. 2027 is the year of our new album.
Yes. Listen, I can keep this התוועדות forever.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of...
They're telling you about you have to go.
No. So, we need to go to the show someday. So I want to say some thanks before we're going. We have some people that worked here. First time, credits in English, חברים. Let's... בואו נחזיק ידיים, כמו שאומרים, in Hebrew. Okay, to the executive producer, Matan Levy, production, Yuval Zahavi and Dagan, on the sound, Adam faizer, Idan, Cinematography, Itamar Amiel, Glglz, and smadar, on social media, Idol Alana. Special thanks also to Ishai Katz and Nachman Shefer. Shlomo, Zaharia, Zusha.
Yo.
תענוג גדול. תודה רבה לכם.
כן, זכות גדול להיות כאן.
תודה סחול, ותודה לארץ ישראל. תודה לכם ששומעים את זה, ותודה לכל עם ישראל פה בארץ, פה באיפה שנמצאים. בעזרת השם, משיח נאו.
ותודה להשם.
תודה להשם.